Guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gulpers TV. Today Noah and I are out here after a storm. He's on the phone right now, but we just got to this first spot right over these pads here, and I was throwing just a little Texas rig, and here she is. Solid 2 pounds, not 6 pounds like in the last video, but that is a nice fish, you guys. Check that baby out. On the chartreuse tip, my line started moving. That was my second cast. The line started moving, and I set the hook, and boom, here we go. So there's a nice, as you guys saw in that last video, we had a big fish. So here she is, a solid 2 pounder. Nothing too special, but for the second cast, we just got out here, on the Texas rig, and that's how we do it. So I'm gonna get a little release on here. I think that was that fish that was chilling there. So there was a bass feeding right down there, as you guys, right down there, and she ate it. So, oh gosh, no, swim free. I think that was her. That is how we start off a beautiful Gulpers TV day. I didn't think it was a bass. I thought it was a carp, because usually, those carps sit up there. So I flip my worm in there no matter what, and that's what happens. And actually, this hook that I'm using, Nolan caught yesterday when he was throwing, what were you throwing? A Mongo spinnerbait. Yeah. And he snagged a line and it had this hook on, so I'm actually using it. And then I threw on one of his chartreuse tip worms, and we got a bass. So that's how we're gonna start off this day today. We all of a sudden had stopped throwing soft plastics. We went to the topwater, and we haven't gone back. So that's why I was like, over here, this is where no one caught that 5 pound bass on the Texas rig. So I'm kind of like fishing this spot, hoping for a bass, and boom, bass right away. And my thumb, look at my hand, you guys. My thumb is aching from that 6 pounder we caught yesterday. It actually hurts. This is the first time I've had pain. In football today, oh gosh. It didn't feel very good, but I'm happy that we got that fish, because that was a monster fish. So now I'm just working right off these pads here, hoping for something, just chilling under them to come out, see it, and make a move on it. In the bass factory. It rained all morning this morning and all last night. And look at how, oh my gosh, you see that carp in there? There's carp in here now. Dang. This is good. This has been good for bluegill. All right, we haven't had any luck in bass because it was so dead in here. I think it's gonna pick up today. Oh my gosh, look at that carp swimming through there. I don't know if you would be able to. There's only like 2 or 3 in here, but let's get some bass out of here, okay? Because there are going to be some bass. They got some good moving water. And by the way, I saw a comment on one of our videos where, they were saying that we were fishing in stocked pond, quote, quote. This isn't even stocked. I don't know how it would be. It connects to that pond where I caught that 6 pounder out of the last video. It's all connected. And when it rains over, the big bass get in here. So thank you for that comment. Whoever said that, I don't even remember who. So we're gonna show you up here, catch a few bass, and get moving on with our lives here. Just missed one. Bobber went down. I was moving spots. He had him probably 5 feet from him. Came off. I think it was a hook set problem. I don't think he reeled enough in to set it. That's kind of one of the tricks I've learned with, working that, is that you gotta be able to set the hook hard into that and have, the line tight the whole time. That was kind of my struggle when I first started doing that stuff. So that could have been it, or, just the hook missed him or was in a bad spot. You never know. But he's going to cast back out there. Hopefully get another bite before I have to leave. That always sucks, missing one of those big fish. It looked to be probably a 3 pounder. The bluegill on there is not small, I will say that. It's a big bluegill, so There we go, that's a fish. Wow. This dude's pulling. Oh my gosh. Just stay. Oh my gosh, this is not good. No one's on the other side of the pond. He can't get net over here in time. I'm just gonna have to work this dude. That's a 3. That's a 3. Let's freaking go, dude. Right on the edge there. That is how we freaking do it, you guys. Check out that fish, the stomach on it, everything. Wow. What a good way to end. I mean, this is a chunky bass. Alright. Here is the final bass to end off the day. A solid 2, maybe a 3, based on the stomach of this thing. This is a nice bass. He fought well. I caught him right on the edge of the weed bed there. Look at him. He's got no mouth on him at all, but just got the fattest stomach. And that's what we like to see out of our bass here. The Texas rig is back in. So let's just get a quick release. Oh my God. Look at that. Gonna end off our day today. No one is over there. I just finished up, and guys, once again, we haven't been uploading because we haven't been catching fish. But that's just because we haven't been using the old trusty Texas rig. We've been fishing top water, top water, top water, top water, top water, top water. And I was like, today, this spot is where Nolan caught his 5-pound bass on a Texas rig. So I was like, we haven't fished Texas rig, let me work this area. So we did, and I mean I did, caught that first bass right there, and that second bass was chewing right along that weed edge. I know I had the idea to fish it that way, and it worked out for the better. That is how we Texas rig fish here, and that is gonna wrap up our day. That was my last cast, which is my last fish. So that is a great Gulpers TV day. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe down below, and we'll catch you next time on Gulpers TV.